Franklin Hay, who's going to say a couple words next. And after John, we've got State Senator Andrea Hunley. And after that, we're going to kick it off. While I have a microphone, though, I'm going to walk back out into the crowd with this pump. If your tires are soft, let's handle that now. So I don't have to do a flat fix on the ride. If you are riding along, you'll see some folks with reflective vests on. Please listen to what they say. I will be one of those people, and we're just trying to keep folks safe. We're going to follow the traffic lights. We may split the group at times at the traffic lights and then regroup later. So don't freak out if the group gets split into a couple pieces because of these intersections. We will rejoin. And have a wonderful ride. Be safe. And if you're not comfortable riding safe closely to someone's wheel or next to them, spread out. It's okay. These are pretty wide paths. If we do see pedestrians on the multi-use trails, the side path portions here, just give folks a heads up. Let them know a pedestrian's ahead and be considerate. We don't want to be known as a jerky crew. So be nice to pedestrians and pay attention to what's going on around you and have a lot of fun, meet some new people. My name is Tonny. I'm the Executive Director of Central Indiana Cycling. I often carry a beer and a bike pump. So have a wonderful night. And John, tell us a little bit more about how this came to be.
Yeah, great. Thanks, Tonny. Woo! Good communicator, man. John Franklin Hay, Near Eastside neighbor cyclist, former director of Near East Area Renewal. We've been working on this for 8 years. 8 years, and here it is. Long time coming, right? Great day. So yeah, this is really, we voted for this. You don't realize when you did it 8 years ago in the transit referendum, this was part of it. Michigan Street was part of it. New York Street wasn't. They were going to turn Michigan Street two-way, and they were going to take all the transit off of New York Street and just and leave it one way. So our group with the Near Eastside Quality of Life Plan advocated for both New York Street and Michigan Street to be turned two-way, and all the infrastructure that was there, the complete streets. Thanks to DPW for following through on that. Thanks to Indigo for their work on it. Jordan Williams was the project manager for Indigo and DPW on this. Great job, Jordan. You know, the possibility of riding safely now from downtown to Irvington. We don't care what happens beyond Irvington, but between here and now, here and there, here we are. So also, you know that 10th Street is going to get some love next year. They're starting to work on that right now. So yeah, and there'll be some bikes. So there'll be a dedicated bike lane on 10th Street as well. So good stuff's happening. Reality is that there will be no other part of the city that has the kind of bicycle infrastructure as the Near East Side has. So come on over here and live, enjoy, join us, and it'll be fun. So one more little footnote is, like, I'm happy to be here because a week ago, Monday, I finished a 250-mile bicycle ride through New England, got back to New York City. On Monday morning, I woke up with what I thought was like heartburn and indigestion. It was a heart attack. So I had 2 stents put in on Monday, 2 stents put in on Wednesday, got out on Thursday, flew in here on Sunday, put my bike together today, and happy to be here tonight. Glad you guys are here too. We're gonna have a good time.
Yeah!
I will start to lead this. I may not. My stamina is like this much. So anyway, I am so happy to introduce to you the Indiana's top advocate for bicycling infrastructure, and that is our Senator, Andrea Hunley.
Yeah!
It is so great to be with you all this evening. And if we have ever doubted the possibility of a small group of people making change, just look around. This is what it means when a small group of dedicated folks come together, find your friends, and become a large coalition to then say, we want to see change for our community. And you know, back when we were working on this transit referendum, I was one of those volunteers in a church basement making phone calls from a list of folks to say, hey, wouldn't it be really great if we had people-oriented systems? If we had systems and streets that help to protect all of us who are and biking and rolling and strolling, it's possible, right? And so here we are 8 years later. Who would have thought that by that point I would have gone from being a volunteer and a principal, right? I worked in IPS, to now being a state senator and getting to celebrate this with you all. So it is really great to be here today. I also want to say that as someone who shares a car with my husband and is often biking or walking, bikers, just a friendly note that don't be a silent biker, okay? Because when I'm like walking down the trail and then a bike comes zooming past me, this is what I do every time. Silent biker, silent biker! And I yell that out in a really a mean and aggressive mom tone to remind people that you have a bell or you have your voice. So to say, on your left, thank you, yes, let me hear those bells chime. Oh, that's right, we have the bells. Okay, so just know that we appreciate your bells, we appreciate the bells, we appreciate your voice as well. And we also have a lot of bike shops that have opened up here on the east side and on the near east side and downtown that help to support our biking culture, which I'm so grateful for. So make sure that you're also supporting our small businesses as well that help keep us rolling. All right, who's excited for tonight? Woo! Yes, I am so very excited. And so I can't wait to be out here with you all. I just live over here in Cottage Home, so I'm just a couple blocks away. You'll see me all the time in the to-go carry-out line of King Dough, getting my wings and pizza. So make sure that you say hi when you see me. Again, Andrea Hunley, so great to be with you tonight.
Yeah.
Give us a couple minutes to kind of get ready. So why don't you guys make sure your tires are pumped up and
Direction tonight, continue down Gorman to New York Street. We're going to head east on New York Street into Ellenberger Park, make the turn on Michigan and come back right to here. That's it.